to record my lesson, unfortunately. Okay. Now, uh, can you repeat your question, please?
It does not danger to flame under the 5%, yes?
Under the 5%, yes, you cannot fire now. So when you
Yeah.
have oxygen less than 5%, it will not explode. Explosion. Even when you have 8%, it is not explosion. So 8% is also very small amount of oxygen to take the fire. So when it is 11 and 12%, yes, there is a risk of explosion. Okay, clear?
Yes, thank you.
You're welcome. That's good. Okay, inert gas system. I have what I just told you, that the inert gas, everybody daily you see it when the car is driving and it is explosion. On board the vessel we have a boiler which producing a lot of gases. On board the vessel we have also the main engine which produces a lot of gases. These gases are going to atmosphere, so it's free of charge. You just take these gases, make clean it from the suit, from the black suit, clean, and send to the tank. So that is free of charge, the gas, inert gas. It's very nice. Yeah. So that's why it is a very common and very useful, let me say, gas which you can find on board the vessel. In some cases, there is especially the machine inert gas system which specially takes the fuel by burning it and producing the inert gas. So in some cases we use it, but generally for inerting we take the gases from the boiler and from main engine room. What this contains? Exhaust gas source, please remember it. Source, where from the taking inert gas? Take it from exhaust boiler or main engine. Inert gas isolating valve. You need it. Scrubber tower. You need the scrubber tower, scrubbing tower. It's just to clean the gas. We will see the video shortly. Okay, that's what it's taking. It's a cleaning CO2 level decrease up to 90%. Gas become clear of soot. Soot means saja. The mister normally makes a propellant, propylene, but it's not so useful, so widely used. Okay. IG pressure regulating valve, and that's also needed, but you must know about it, but I will not ask you because engineers will learn it more deeply. For you, it is important the deck seal. Okay, what we just talked about, this one, scrubber tower, gas blower, demister, inert gas isolating valve, it's everything located in engine room. But what is going from the deck seal is already on deck, and the deck seal is your responsibility. You will take care about the deck seal, check the level. Not engineers will come and checking you. No, you will be responsible for the deck seal, check the level of water, check the pressure inside, and so on. So that's one why I insist you to learn very carefully inert gas system and inert gas mechanisms. So mechanical or non-return valve, it's just locating here. It is not the big deal. It's just flap. It's going here, but not allowing the gas going back. So it's opening this way and not allowing back. And next is the deck isolating valve. And finally, pressure vacuum breaker. I must do it this way. Pressure vacuum breaker. This one works like a spring, пружина. It works like a spring. It's with the water inside. It's not mechanical spring. It's water inside, but it makes compensation of the pressure jumps. Yeah, when you close the tank, the pressure increase. When you open the tank, the pressure decrease. And this pressure vacuum PV breaker, it's working with the water. It's compensating, yeah, mitigating the hammering of the gas, pressure of the gas. Okay, this one is the questions for you. What you will find in your exam, you know? Minimum deadweight tankers, describe which distinct parts of inert gas. I will ask you these questions, and you next week, please prepare me all of this material. I will ask you about it. Yeah, so that is your buzzer.
Sorry, I have a question.
Go ahead.
I didn't attend it on a previous exam, so I have to ask, what about degrees?
You want, if you want
I didn't attend it because of exams of to going on practice.
Okay, that is doesn't matter because you can find all my materials. You can find and you can see all the lessons recorded previously. Well, we will not lose the time. Now I want to show you the video, and this video, this all of material for you, I will download on the cloud, Dropbox, and I will share with you the link. You can see all previous materials, previous lessons, including this slideshow and everything you will find there. So don't worry about it. You have time, 1 week to prepare. Okay, now I want to show you the video. Do you see the video?
Yes.
Okay, very nice. I will increase a little bit. Oh. So this is a cargo tank, the red one cargo tank. This. It's for just animation. It's reduced everything and put on one the platform. So, but consider that is a cargo tank. That is engine room boilers. So here you see the scrubber unit, fan. Let me reduce the volume. Okay, this is the ventilators, fans, deck seal, which is located on deck, and finally is going to cargo tank inside with the cargo. And here you have a deck PV breaker, which is located also on deck. Okay, how working the scrubber? Let's see. Scrubber unit, it's cleaning and cooling the boiler flue gas. The boiler flue gas, which is coming here in, which call it the inert gas, contains less than 5% of oxygen and passing through this scrubber. Let's go a little bit faster. Sorry. Okay, now you see the gas is going inside in the scrubber, passing through the net and clean it by the shower of water. And here on the top, you already see the clean and cooled the gas. So which we can send inside in tank. So no more suit. Okay, there is still exists this suit, but very small amount. Then this gas must be pressurized and sent to the deck. The gas don't want to go itself, so it must be pushed on the deck. So that is a ventilators. It's a normal fan, inert gas fan. So that is no big deal. That's very simple device. Then the gas coming to deck, and be very careful for this deck seal. You must very clearly understand what the deck seal is doing. The purpose of the deck seal is just to protect the flammable gases going inside back to engine room. So that's the purpose of the deck seal. Okay, I want to return you back here and explain you that the purpose of the deck seal is very important. It's you need it just to prevent the gases from the tank going back to the engine room. In case that will happen without the deck seal, you can send the gases from the tank, the explosive gases, to the engine room, and you can have an explosion in the boiler. So that's why the deck seal. The deck seal, again, I will continue to show you, is working like your toilet. Yeah, so everything is going in, but nothing going out. Yeah, so the water pressure takes that. It's a deck water seal. Yeah, so please check carefully. Once again, I will explain. I will show you. Just return and so the gas is going here and going back, but no any back pressure. You see, the back pressure will press the water, and which one is a 2.5 meters. Yeah, so the gas will not allow to go in engine room. So when is everything okay, the gas passing inside in the cargo tank, sorry, and pushing here the gas. But also we have a pressure PV breaker, pressure vacuum, which I explain you works like a spring for mitigating of the hammering, the gas pressure hammering. So in normal atmosphere pressure, it's just standing. It's nothing happen. When you have operating, the gas pushing little bit, pushing the water seal, and it's increase in normal operating. When you just relieve the pressure, so too much, the gas passing through this water and going away. It works like a chilim when you're smoking the shisha. When you have a vacuum, it's working on opposite. The air passing through this pressure breaker and going inside in the tank, but that one is abnormal situation. That means you increasing the oxygen in cargo tank. So I think you got the video, you understand this video, and if you have still questions, you can ask me later about these questions, and I just want to run a little bit forward. So here is a good explanation. What is the exhaust gas source? Oh, sorry, I don't share the screen with you. Wait. So here the good explanation: exhaust gas source, inert gas isolating valve, scrubbering tower, gas floor, IG, and so on. Please read it carefully. You will need this everything when you will be on board the vessel. And when your officer tell you, okay, cadet, go to open to check the deck seal, you must not run with the open eyes and looking forward what is there. So you must understand the deck seal is what for and why you need it. Well, let's go a little bit further because here we have already 10 minutes remaining. So please check the what components consist of the inert gas. Which one we have a deck seal is the wet dry, semi-dry, and wet type, dry type. So pressure vacuum breaker, it's working like a spring that just protects you for the to release the gas outside, just to keep the gas inside. So here is a lot of atmosphere. So here's a lot of information regarding the atmosphere controlling. Please check it carefully. And what means inerting, purging, padding, and blanketing. That is also is very important information for you. And if you will learn it now, you will have a very easy life later when you will have passed the SAM interview. So here is a good questionnaire, the method of atmosphere exchange in the tank. So we have three methods of atmosphere. Mostly more used the two methods, dilution and displacement. Dilution, when you send the air inside the tank, mix the air and pushing it out. Yeah, so that is the dilution. Displacement, when you send the gas on the bottom of the tank and it's pushing out the atmosphere. So that's why you have atmosphere in tank 21%. You're sending the inert gas on the bottom. Inert gas is a heavier then the oxygen, and the inert gas is pushing the gas, the oxygen out. So that is a displacement and dilution method. The number 3 method, not even captains and chief officers knows about it. The number 3 method is Cascade method. What means cascade? It's a little bit difficult to explain you here. I will not ask you about it, but if we will have a chance on the simulator, I will show you the practical how to use it. So cascade methods consist of the used mostly on the tanker ships when you need to inerting the cargo tanks, chemical tanker with the nitrogen, not the inert gas, which is which is used from the boiler and engine room. No, when you will create the inert gas, and it's very expensive. I mean the nitrogen, and this nitrogen to send. So you will send it in one tank, and the cascade method to transfer to the other tanks. So we keep it. I cannot explain you here on the distance learning. I will try to explain you this one in case we will have a simulator training. So again, this is a picture which I explained you before. Low flammable limit, upper flammable limits here, and the nitrogen. I want to speak about 5 minutes about the nitrogen here, because it's very important thing, and a lot of deaths, a lot of dead people was found during the nitrogen. So during the use of nitrogen. Dogor?
თქვენთვის არ უთქვამს გონის სახში უთხრათ.
ნახტება.
არაფერი თქვენთვის არ უთქვამს გონი ისე მიკროფონი ქონა ჩართული სხვას.
Okay. Nitrogen. You must, everybody, I will not ask you right now because no time to discuss. Unfortunately, that is not the classroom. And you must understand that the nitrogen we are breathing right now, when you're doing the breathe, this way, your lungs receiving the oxygen, 20.9%, nitrogen N2, which is called, it's a 78%, and 1% of the different gases, it's a CO2 and so. So that's what is in our air here, what we are breathing. But if you will remove this oxygen and CO2, it will remaining only nitrogen. So nitrogen is inert gas. It not contains any oxygen. So that means is everything okay. So you can use it in the tank, and tank will not explosion. So that is very nice. It's not dangerous if you can breathe it. Why it's dangerous? No, you can breathe it carefully here. But it's dangerous for the two reasons. The nitrogen N2 has no oxygen. And if you will have no oxygen, you cannot breathe. That is the one danger. But another most danger, we will speak a little bit later about the nitrogen. So when we use the nitrogen when you need to fill up the tanks with a very expensive and clear the cargo. That is a chemical cargos mostly. So you cannot send their suit black inert gas from the boiler. No, you must take the gas, take the air, split the air, oxygen out, and nitrogen here. And you collect only nitrogen and put inside in the tank. The nitrogen can be stored in the bottles. It also could be liquid nitrogen, but I will not speak about it because it's very rare use. Here, the bottles, you can see 50 liters bottles with the nitrogen inside. So it's pressurized up to 200 bar. So just for information, the liquid nitrogen here. Okay, how it's happened? Yeah, if you see here, oxygen molecular is very small. The molar mass of oxygen molecular is only 12. Yeah, so, but the nitrogen N2 is 15 or 14. Yeah, 15 or 14 the molar mass. So it's a bigger one. And when you pass through the filters, here going the ambient air, which we are breathing, you're breathing now here, but the outside nitrogen passing through the membrane and the oxygen is going away. Yeah, so that's how it's producing. And it could be from 0.1 up to 5%, yeah, nitrogen. It contains of the oxygen inside in that gas. So it's very expensive, very difficult to produce, but it's very, very good that you can, you will not spoil any cargo. That's protection for the sensitive chemical cargos. Why that's why it's used. So here you can see the oxygen and nitrogen. Oxygen is the smaller one, the nitrogen is the bigger one. So oxygen passing through the membrane, nitrogen is collecting and putting in the bottles, or going directly to the tank. Membrane separator, that is for your information only. And here the questions. Why I want to explain you the number 3, I don't know where it happened. Why we call it this one as the silent killer. The nitrogen is really silent killer. Because if you will not have the CO in the air which you are breathing, now you are breathing the air. In this air we have CO. But when you breathe the pure nitrogen, which contains no CO, your brain will think that is everything fine. No CO, no carbon gas inside in brain. So that means not necessary to make another breath, and you stop breathing. So remember, the one only deep breath of the nitrogen, pure nitrogen, the man will die immediately. So the lungs will not open anymore. So that's a very, very dangerous gas, the nitrogen. Very often used, but dangerous. Okay. So here is the, make me screenshot. All right, gentlemen. Now, questions, please. Ask me the questions. No?
No, გასაგები იყო ყველაფერი.
Oh, very good, very good. I hope on the next week you will explain me everything. If someone can explain me in English, that will increase his mark, of course. If you cannot, no problem. You can speak me Georgia. The question,
Mr. Alex, I have one question.
Yes, please.
Mr. Alex, before we are looking at 2 blowers in system. These 2 blowers we have for IGS, or maybe one of them is for IGG, Inert Gas Generator.
No, generally these blowers could exist in some cases. The modern system has not the blowers. There is a pushing machine for this one. So the blowers is just supporting mechanism for it. Why it's happened? The gas will not go itself, because the gas has no power to go on the deck, to go through the water seal and go inside in tank. So that's why we need some blowers. 1 blower, 2 blower, 3 blower. It's a depend of the system, the design of the system. And your question was from the boilers or from the inert gas system? No, the blowers usually.
No, my question. Yes, my question was we have here 2 blowers, correct? 2 fan, and the 1 fan, as I know, was using for IGS Inert Gas System and second one for IGG Inert Gas Generator. Because of this, I was asking this one.
Yes, both of the in IGS and IGG producing the dirty gas, dirt. Both of them sending the gas inside in the scrubber. Yeah, both of them passing the gas, passing through the scrubber. And the blowers are behind of the scrubber. So one or two doesn't matter. So firstly, the gas from boilers or from the inner gas generator must pass through the scrubber. Yeah, so it doesn't matter how much. Yeah, so it is not only one for each blower and one for another blower. Yeah.
Understand. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Any other question? All right, once again, next week I will ask Eldari to prepare your journal, your logbook, or marks, not the mark, okay, place for the mark. And we will ask some, we will create some exam. I will distribute your by groups, and we will pass very quickly in 2-3 days. Როგორ? Timer.
შემდეგ კვირას მოგითხვა იქნება.
კი. შემდეგ კვირას.
უკაცრავად.
კი.
უკაცრავად ბატონო ალექსანდრე, წინა 5 კვირაულზე მე არ ვიყავი. შემოსვლას საერთოდ ვერ მოვახერხე და მაინტერესებს როგორ ჩატარდა.
ძალიან კარგი. ძალიან.
ანუ გამოკითხვის მეთოდი თავისთავად ძალიან კარგად ჩატარდება.
მომავალ კვირას იქნება ძალიან მომავალ ყველაფერი. მომავალ კვირას იქნება გამოცდა, შუალედური გამოცდა და მასალას უნდა ნახოთ ხომ იცით, ახლა თქვენ ჟურნალში ნახოთ ჩვენ ყველანაირი მასალა. All of our records, everything I will put right now, when I will finish, I will make recording of this one. I will put inside in the log. And also I will put on the Facebook. If you cannot go in the log, go to the Facebook, open the link and start listening my lessons previously. And there you will find all the material which I used, this presentation, additional, I don't know, the slides, additional videos, everything is there. I am sharing everything with you, so no problem. You can miss my lesson on the Monday, maybe somebody working, maybe somebody sleeping, maybe someone has no internet, no problem. When you will have access, you going, downloading or looking it online, so it doesn't matter. I share with you my lessons and my material. No problem.
Alexander.
Yeah.
Alexander.
Yeah.
ეხლა რო ახსნით ვიწერ ვიდეოებს, მაგ ვიდეოს სად ინახავთ? რო გაგვიზიაროთ.
No. Facebook, ჩემი Facebook გვერდი ხო გააქვს? იგი Facebook-ში.
არა, YouTube-ში არ ვარ მე.
კარგი. ეხლავე მოგცა. Charts. Now I go, I will make a sharing of all lessons. Liquid cargo. Right now, you can take it from here. Chat. Received? Go.
Hello.
Now, I will go your presentation also. Presentations also you will take here. All my presentation, which I already showed to you. Oh, sorry. Presentation first and second, and all of them. Here is the one presentation, number one. Here is the number two. Here is the number three. And here is a number 4. Today's lesson also here. Okay, all the lesson you will find here. Please go ahead, copy these links, download, and you will get it. If not, you always will find it's everything in your log journal. Any more questions?
No.
No.
არა მადლობა.
Okay, thank you. If somebody copied, please go ahead.
დავაკოპირე და ჯგუფში ჩავაგდე უკვე.
ძალიან კარგი იქნება. Okay. დაგემშვიდობე მაშინ მომავალ კვირამდე. ორშაბათს, ოთხშაბათს და ხუთშაბათს მგონი იქნება თქვენი გამოცდა, შუალედურის გამოცდა. That will be only verbal speaking. I will give you a question, you must answer me. That's only. Nothing writing, nothing this one. I don't accept it, okay? Just I will ask you some questions, how you understand. Okay, all the best. Bye-bye. Thank you.
Thank you. Have a nice day.
Thank you, gentlemen. If somebody wish, okay, Rostam. If someone wish, you can participate today 1400 another lesson.